Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Visibility Issues by Belamis. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Kropki, digits and cells separated by a white dot, are consecutive. Right, which we don't see any. But suppose there is a white dot here. Those two cells would have to have consecutive digits in them. Each arrowed cell counts the number of invisible Kropki dots in the indicated direction. Right. So if this one has 3, we need 3 Kropki dots this way. All possible invisible Kropki dots are given. Right, that's as well a good one to know. Okay, well, sip of tea, reset, and let's see what that means. But that does mean that what I'm looking at that one is that, no, this one could be a Kropki dot, right? So on every, say, cell border, we could have a Kropki dot. So this is a maximum of 4, right? If all of those had Kropki dots. But if this is 4, would that still work? 4, well, I mean, of course, but 4, not of course, but we could see that it goes all the way to 8, and that still be okay. Right, there is that to think about as well, because this one, for instance, can't be 8, right? Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can't be 7. Because if this is, well, actually it can. If we go down, right, it will work for everything. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, doesn't work. There are only 6, of course, yeah. So my first reaction was correct. What's the formula for this? I mean, there is no formula. It's the number of cells, right? That's the maximum, as opposed to. Is it? Above a certain limit. Is 5 the limit? Not sure. Okay. But this one has to be 1, right? That's obvious. I think there is no way around it. This has to be 1. Because it can't be 0. And the maximum we could have is 1 here. So we get the first digit. Well, I'm still thinking about how to put that in a formula. And then this would have to be 2. How do I... let's see if we can... it's only an X. Right? There's no way of putting a circle. Yeah. Okay. So it will have to be an X. I'll use a different color then. Red color. We can see that, right? Right. And this would have to be a 2. Okay. Hmm. And again, this one could have an 8 here, as in a number of Kropki dots, but it's obvious that it doesn't work, right? Because we have to fit the 9 somewhere as well, and that doesn't work. Say either 8, 9, and we only get 1, because the 9 would break it. Of course, the sequence doesn't have to start here. This is just pointing at the Kropki dots, but as in, if this is 2, then the Kropki dots could be at the other end. But thinking about the maximum, it's interesting. Right, so now here, what's the maximum we can have here? Well, 2, right? Because 3 would have to 3 would have to connect all of those. And that would work if we could have 3, 4, 5, 6, for instance. But since this is 1, that doesn't work anymore. So this would have to be 2. It can't be 1 anymore. It has to be 2. How would that work? Oh yeah, it will just have to be 2, 3, 4 then, isn't it? Am I mistaken here? There's 3. How would that work? 3. We can have 1, and we can have no, we can't even have 1 here. Oh, this one, okay. Since this one is out of the question in any case, because we can't have the 2, then we know that this can only be a maximum of 2. So this is a 2. And for that to work, we're going to need a Kropki dot here and a Kropki dot there. And that's 2. And of course, this can't be 1, so it has to be 3, and it has to be 4. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Right. But it says all possible invisible Kropki dots are given. Right. But are they all pointed at by an arrow? Because effectively none of the Kropki dots are given, right? I mean, they're invisible, so none of them are given. Is the implication that every invisible Kropki dot has an arrow pointing at it? Because if that is not true, then we can have no, well, we can't have any on this in row 2 then, because there are none pointing at them. And then I'm just trying to figure out, am I allowed to put 5 here and then put an invisible Kropki dot? Because I am putting the Kropki dots myself, right? Sure, by the arrows, but I don't know. Okay, so this is now a minimum of 5, so I need 3 more at least. Actually, what's the maximum I can have here? Because I can't have 1 there, right? So I have 1 and 2. This can't have here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 5 for 6. 6 wouldn't work because 6, 7, 8, 9 would only give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one has to be 5. And then I need 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I don't. But 6 didn't work, right? Because 6, 7, 8, 9 would give me only 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5. So this has to be 5, but I still don't know the order. Because this could be 9, 8, 7, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would work. Okay. Okay. Any easier places to work? Here, maybe? This one can't have any. The 3 can't have any other Kropki dots around it, right? Because none of those could be 4 or 2. So these 2 don't have Kropki dots. So the maximum we can have is 2 here. No, actually, we can't have 2. Because if this is 2, then this would have to be a Kropki dot, and this would have to be a Kropki dot. So we'd have to have 2, 3, 4. That doesn't work. So we can only have 1. But again, we don't know if it's 1, 2, or this one has a Kropki dot here. That's as well reasonable. That's as well reasonable. Okay. It seems the easy ones are done though, right? How am I going to continue? What's next? Not sure. I am not sure. Again, I don't know if I should assume that all invisible Kropki dots can be logically deduced by the arrows or not. But for it should. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to make sense or if it's a joke, more or less. Because not more or less, then it would be probably a joke. Yeah. Right. But even if I assume that, that doesn't help me very much. Well, it doesn't. Not really, no. Okay, do I know, or can I deduce the order here? Because I still need 3. And only 3. So how would that work? Because 6, 7, 8, 9 doesn't work, right? But if we put 6 and then we put 9, 8, then we would have 7. That would work, right? So 5, 6, that would be 1 here, and then 9, 8, 7 would give us 2, and that would be okay, right? But I can as well start with the 9 here and say 9, 8, 7, 6, and then we would have 1, 2, 3, and that would be okay. So I can even do 6, 7, 9, 8, and it would still be okay. No, all right, lots of options. Lots of options. Well, except that this one is 6 or 9, right? It can't be anything else. Because I can't have 5, say 7, because then I wouldn't have enough Kropki dots anymore. Yeah. Right, but I'm not sure that helps me. I am not sure that helps me. Right. Well, okay, so what can I have here? I can't have 1 and 2. I definitely can have 3 and 4. Right? Yeah, I mean, should be okay. 5? Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. So this is 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Because if we put 5, we can't go down. We have to go up and get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's only 4, so that doesn't work. 3 or 4. Yeah, not sure how that's going to help me though. I am not sure how that is going to help me. How do I do this? How do I do that? Right, so this is a maximum of what again? 5? Or 5 doesn't work? 5 doesn't, well, it's only 4, so why would it be 5? So this is 2, 3, 4 in any case. Okay. So this one is as well, no, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, because 5 doesn't work. It's 5. 5 can only have 4 on either side, right? And that's only 4 Kropki dots then. Yeah. Yeah, 5 was the limit, right? Then it's complicated. Is it? I don't know. It's complicated in my head. As in up to 4, you can take the maximum that you have in that direction. But up above 4, then it doesn't work anymore because you don't have enough actually space to fill them all in numbers. Of course, we're talking about the limit. If this one was here, of course you can put 5. You have enough space to fill other things in there. But this is the maximum. 5 would require you to actually have a sequence of 6 starting with 5, and that doesn't work. Right. Right. But that's useless. But anyway, I say that, but that means that this one is a maximum of 5, isn't it? No, this is the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and it can't be 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, we'll be missing 1. So this is a maximum of 5. I'm not miscounting, am I now? Okay, so it did help. Okay, it did help. Okay, so this is a 5. But I still don't know which is which, right? I don't. Okay, so yeah, this could be 6 or 4, so we still don't know where the Kropki dot here is. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Right. And this is 5 as well, isn't it? No, it is 5 maximum. 3, 4, 5 it is. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Okay. And how would it work for this, for instance? This is 7, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this is a maximum of 6. So it would be 3, 2, 3, 5, or 6. This would be 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6. That useful? And this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Actually, this one can't be. Can it? This is probably more complicated than that. Because this is. So if this is 6, 7, 8, this could be 4, 3, 2, 1. But that doesn't work anymore. This can't be 4 anymore. And okay, 6, 7, 8 would give us 2. And 3, 4, 5 would give us only 2. And then I can put something here, 1 or 2 or whatever. No, this can't be 6. This is a maximum of 5 then, because this is complicating it. But all of that is not going to get me anything, is it? How is that going to work? I have no idea. Those go maximum to a 7, I presume then, but how are we doing this? How are we doing this? As in, how am I figuring out where the Kropki dots are? Thinking about what the maximum is all fine, I guess. All right, I have to right. If this is 4, no, we don't care. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this could be anything, right? As in, say it could be 5. Then we already have those 4 here, and we would have 1 here or there, for instance. Right, and if this is 4 and that's part of it, that would that work? And this one is looking, this is a minimum of 4, right? Because it's seeing these as well. So it's going to see the same ones that, no, that's not, this could be just 1. So why am I doing that? If this is 4, this is a minimum of 4, right? But would that work? What would be the maximum? Could be 6. Yeah, 5 and 6 are both possible, so that's not an issue. So how do we continue from here? That's interesting. Oh, I forgot my tea. The sign of a very good puzzle. Well, I mean, it is a very good puzzle, but that kind of seemed to imply that when I drink tea, the puzzle isn't great, and that's not correct. It's just that now it's early in the morning and I forgot my tea. That's all. Um, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. For this one to be 4, this one would have to have. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, does it work? No. How would that work? Because this one would have to have 2 connections here, right? Let's test that. We'll test it with yellow, okay? Okay, but I need 5, so I still need 3 connections here, and this means that this one can't have a connection here anymore, right? Right. So what could it be? The only way I can think of and still keep the 3 is if this one, no, this one could be 6. Then we could have 7. No, but that doesn't work anymore because 7 is connected. 5, say if this is 6, then this is 6. I have 1, I still need 2, so this would have to be 9. That doesn't work. Okay. And if this is 9, what could this be? Because 8 doesn't work, 6 doesn't work. 7, no, that doesn't work, it seems. That doesn't work. Well, I mean, for the easy part, this one can't be any more a Kropki dot, right? Because if we have 2 here, no cell could have 3 Kropki dots in the same box. So that's, I guess, obvious. So then we would need these 3 to work. So this one would have to be 6. Okay, that's fine. But how do we get those to work then? The only way for those to work is 9, 8, 7 or 7, 8, 9. But in both cases, this doesn't work. Right, so we can't have both of these. Okay, so this one isn't 4. Right, now the question is, can we have one of these? Can we have one of these? To have 3, right? We need one of these. Because if we can't have any, then that would be great, because then we would know that both of these are Kropki dots. But, right. Doesn't change anything though, does it? Suppose this is 6. And then this is 9. 8, 7. 9 could have an 8 here. Or there for that matter. That doesn't matter. So that does seem to work, unfortunately. Right. Right. That does seem to work. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. There's nothing stopping it from working, is there? Nine, 8, 7, 6. The 8 would give us a 7 here. Yeah. Right. And the fact that we are missing 1 here doesn't tell us much about those, except that we need 1 here, at least 1. So that doesn't help. At least 1 is not very. So even if this one was a Kropki dot and we had here the 8, this could be 8, 7, 6. That's fine. But we don't need to have it. It could be there, and this would be 2. Okay, I am confused. Right. That didn't get me far. Right. Is the fact that I needed 2 here relevant? Is the fact that I needed 2 here relevant? So I do need 5 here. Of course, that could always be this. So, does it? And this would be 2, 3, or 1, 2. That seems to be okay. Okay, but is it needed? I don't think so. Suppose this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have 2, 3, 4 here. Give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that didn't. Well, the only thing that actually stops us from having is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I guess we never had that anyway. The other question is, does this have to be 6 then? 7, 8, 9. It would give us 2. Ah, yeah. That doesn't work anymore, does it? That doesn't work anymore. 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that works. Okay. So this is now 6 or 7, right? Because on yeah, because either, let's go back to this one. Either we have all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need all of these if this one isn't connected, right? And to be able to do all of those, we have to start with the 2, and that gets us all the way to 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's fine. And if that's not the case, then we would need to start here. Right. And then we, I don't know, remove one, whichever. I have no idea which one, but probably not that one though. In any case, then we can't go 5, 4, 3. 5, 4, 3. Because what? Because then we would miss this one. If we go 5, 4, 3, then we can't continue anymore. And then those would have to be connected, but there is a 2. And the only way to connect them with the 2 would be 2, 3, but we've already used the 3. So if this one is connected, this would have to be 6, and then we go 5, 6, no, whatever, 7, 8, and then we could have 3, 2, 1, for instance. Right. This really doesn't buy me much. 6 or 7, that's... I feel like I should know more or be able to deduce more from that 5, but I can think of a few possibilities. Once this is a 6, of course, if it's a 7, then we don't have any other possibilities than 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But if it's a 6, this could be 7. And then we would go 4, 3, 2, 1, for instance. Or it could be 7, 8, and then we would go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 7, 8. Then we would be 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Or 6, 7, 8, 9, and we would have 2, 1 or 2, 3 for that matter. So there are multiple options. There are multiple options. Right. Right. Can this be 2? Can this be 2? Because this would be 3. How would that work? I think this one can't be 2, because if this is 3, okay, we can have that. We can't have this one anymore. We can only have 2. We can't have both of them connected to this one because there is 2 and 3. So this one can't be 2. Okay. For what it's worth. I can't have 6 and 7 here anymore, though. Maybe that helps. More T. So the idea of 9, 8, 7, 6 is out of the question now. Aha. And if that was the case, then this one had to be 6, didn't it? Yeah, because this was either this one connects, or then all of those would have to connect. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so this one has to connect. Okay, so we did get somewhere. We got a 6. That gives us a Kropki dot as well. That gives us a Kropki dot. But now I can have 9, 8, 7, right? Or I can have 7, 9, 8. What I can't have is 7, 8, 9. Okay, so what are the options? This could be, if this is 7, then this would have to be 9 and 8. If this is 9, then this would have to be 7 and 8. If this is 8, that doesn't work anymore. So does that mean that this is an 8 in any case? We can't, no, hold on. If this is, how many do I still need? I need 2. Right. So either it's this one and that one, or it's these both. Right. So this is either 7, 9, 8, or it's 9, 8, 7. How is that helping me? I mean, I guess it is helping me by maybe limiting this one. It is helping me by limiting this one. Maybe. Does it though? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems to be okay. Oh, hold on. I can't have 7, 8. I can't have 7, 8. Okay, 4, 5, 6. And then 9, 8, 7. I can't. Huh. I mean, it's obvious now we can't have both of these, right? If this is 9, then we can't have both. But if it's 8, we can't have both either, because then I would need 8 and 7. So we can have one of those, and that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4 still. How would that work? One, two, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's say. And then 8 and 9. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's 3 and that's 1. That would work. Okay. Oh, no, that doesn't. I'm not allowed to have 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 4, 5, 6 would give me a 7 here, and that doesn't work. Aha. So this isn't 4 anymore, because I can't connect all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this becomes 1, becomes 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Well, I guess this one can't connect in any case, right? Because if this is connected, then this would have to be, well, 8. And that doesn't work. The maximum is 7. It could be 9 as well, but that's even worse. So there's no connection here. Right. If this is 8 and 9, we'd have 1 here, and we can have 2 here. 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can. Right. Right. This is complicated. I did not expect it to be this complicated. I guess the clue that having a whole puzzle with just tiny arrows wasn't enough for me to deduce that it's complicated. Um, oof, 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 oof. But what do I do next? What do I do next? I have no idea. I have no idea. It feels like these should give me a little bit more with that. This is a 9, and then we block both of these. Does it matter? Don't think so. I don't think so. Ah, forgot about this one. The implication here. If this is right, does it matter if this is 8, 7? Because that was 9, 8, 7. So this would be 5, 6. What do we do afterwards? Because I can't have 7 anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4 would lose me 2. So it would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that doesn't work, does it? So 9, 8, 7 would stop the option of having 7 here, or 6, 7. So I would have 1, 5, 6, and this wouldn't be. This would, oops. This would not be a Kropki dot anymore. Okay, so far so good. But then this would be, so I'd have 1, and I would need 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need all of those to be then connected. And there are 5 here. And there's no way of having 5 consecutive digits without repeating the 5, right? So this one can't be 7. This one would have to be 8. With the implication that this is 7 and this is 9. Right? Because if this is 8, if this is 8, then I definitely have. Why do I keep on doing this? Then I have a connection here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need only 1. yeah, so 7, I still need 1, I mean. So if it's 8, 7, 9, then there will be no connection here, no connection there, and that doesn't work. So that's the only way it works now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Good, 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 good. Right. And now I know that both of these aren't anymore, but I still have 1, 2, 3. So that didn't matter for this. Okay. All right. What about this one now? Can I have 5, 6, 7? And then I would have 4, 3, 2, 1. That seems to work. Okay, and 5, 7, 6. Oh, yeah, that would work. So I need 6 and 7 here in any case. 5, 6. Yeah, this would have to be 7. We already established that. That's why we got this. And if this is 5, 7, then we would need a 6, right? We can only miss 1. And if it's this one, then this would have to be all connected. Yeah, so this is 6, 7 as well. And there's definitely a connection here. Right. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. So this one now is a maximum of 5. Of course, this one can't be 1, because what would that be? So this is, and it can't be 2. So this is 3, 4, or 5. Right. Three, 4, or 5. How is that going to work, though? Hold on. If this is 3, those aren't connected. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3. But the only way that would work is if this is 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5 is not allowed. I mean, 3, 2, 1 is fine, but then we have nothing here. So this isn't 3. Right, we're getting somewhere. So can this now be 5? Because I have a maximum of 2 here. In addition to whatever I have in between those. No, actually, this one could be as well. I have a maximum of 3. Again, how though? How? Because for those to be connected, all of them, this would have to be 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work. So these can't be connected. So we can have 2 connections, let's say. And again, probably not even that possible. Right, in any case, this can't be 5, right? Because the maximum we can have here is 2, and the maximum we can have there is 2. So this is not 5. We're getting to 3 or 4. So, right. Right. But if this is 4, then we need 2 here and 2 there somehow. This is 4. But this can't be, still can't be 1, 2. So then we would need 3, 4 to have 3 connections here. And 2, 3 would give us 1 and 2. Yeah, that would work. If this is 2, 3, that means that we have two connections here, which could be those. 2, 3, and then here we could have whatever, 7, 8 would give us 1 here. So 1, 2, and there are 2, and we would get 4. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Now the question is, can this be connected? And this could be a Kropki dot, and this could be a Kropki dot, right? So say, I don't know, 1, 2, or 2, 1. No, 2, 1 doesn't work, or 2, 3. This could be anything else. Not sure what though. Not sure what. Maybe it's good to pencil mark these. Well, so what could this be? It seems like this couldn't be 1, 2, 3, or 4 then. It can never be 2, that's fine, but unless this is 5, 5, 4, this would be 3. This could be 1, 2. What is this then? No, can't have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, yeah, no, of course, because then this would become from 1, 2, 3. Then we've eliminated 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what could this be? Well, it could be 5, 6. No, it can't be 5 either. Ooh. Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have started with that, right? I mean, this is from 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not even 2. 1, 3, 4. Oh, of course. Yeah, multiple ways to go about this one now, I think. Because now I have 6, 7, and this one isn't connected, so all of those will have to be connected, right? To get the 5, and this one as well. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, which means that this is 6. This is 7. And this one can't be 1 because it would require a 2. And it can't be 3 as well because... So this has to be 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no other way around it to connect them all, right? So this is 4, 3, 2, 1. This is not 2 anymore, right? And here we still have 8 and 9. Okay. Which... which means that all possible invisible Kropki dots are given is not what I hoped it would mean. That they are... If this is correct, I mean, I might be just messing all of this up. But if this is correct, it would mean that this is... these have Kropki dots, invisible ones at that, right? But those aren't deduced by anything, by any arrows, so... Okay, this becomes a 3. This becomes a 3. And those are 1 and 5. This becomes a 2. This becomes a 2. Right, so this would have to be a Kropki dot, right? Because we can't have 2 Kropki dots here. That's obvious. We can have 1, but this one would have to be a Kropki dot and would give us an 8 here. Right, and if this is, there are 2, then at least from here, then this isn't 1. I guess it never was 1. And it's not a 2 either. No, it's not a 3. It's 4 or 5. Okay. 4 or 5. So there are 2. Can I have 1, 2, 3 to get 5? No, because 5 would mean 5, 4, 3, 2. And we would need a 3 because there's only 2 here and I would need all those 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 4. 4. 4. Do I need this one to be? No, I've got 2 here and I need 2 there. Okay, but I can't have these 2 because that would need 2, 3, 4. So this one would have to be connected. And it has to be 5 then. Okay, but I still don't know if this one is connected and it's a 6, or if this one is connected and this is a 1. Okay. I do know that this is 1 or 6 then. Okay, this one can't be 4 or 2 anymore, so we were gonna need the connection here, and this is 1. The connection is there. Right, oh, this is, so this becomes a 6. And we know that this is the connection now, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right. This becomes a 9. This becomes a 9. That's not a 1 anymore. It's 3 or 4. Right. Not a 6. More T. Not a 6. What is this? 4 and 9. 4 and 9. This is not a 4 anymore. Oh, it gives us a 1, 2. That's could be useful. Could be useful. How do we continue now, though? Oh, there's only 1 here. Yeah, still don't know though if this is 6 or 2 then to get that 1 connection. Does that help? Does that help? Can this still be 4? 4, 4, 3, and then 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, it can. It can. Can this one still be 5? That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably. 5, 4, 3. Even 2, 1 if needed. Hold on. This is not a Kropki dot, right? This is not a Kropki dot. Yeah, okay. 4, 5, 6, still possible. Still possible. Do I need anything though for it to work? Not sure. I am not sure. More tea. More tea. Need a 1 here, that's not useful. 1 there, again not useful. 6, enough spaces for the 6. Enough spaces for a 2. Right. Right. Can this one still be 6? You can only miss 1. So if this is 6, what do we do? No, that doesn't work because 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 doesn't work anymore because of that 9. The 9 can't have connections on both sides. And if we start with 6, we can't have 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, that doesn't work. And if we're missing both 1 and here, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maximum. So this isn't 6 anymore. I didn't even check if 5 would work, but yeah, I think it would. It would. So what's the next one that I can see? That's difficult. It is difficult. I have no idea. The fact that I'm missing a 2 and a 6 and 4, 5, 9, 4, 5 or whatever, does that matter? It probably does, yeah, but how does it matter? Can I still have 4? If it's 4, 4, 3, oh, okay, and 4, 5 would give me only 1 here. Okay, and then I would need 1, 2, 3, right? I can have 1, but then this one can't be connected, right? 3, 4 can't have. Oh no, 3, 4, 5 is possible. Why did I eliminate the 5? Out of pure idiocy? Yeah, if it's 4, sorry. Yeah, all right. If it's 4, I can only have 1. That's what I was. 4, 5, 6 is not possible. 4, 3, 2, that's not possible. Okay. So then I would need 1, 2, 3 to be able to have a 4. Does that work? 1, 2. I need 4 in connection. I can't use 4, 5, or 9. So what could I use? 7, 6. No, of course not. Huh. 8, 7. Oh, I can't use 6. I can't use 6. And that means that I can't 6 or 2. So I can't have 4 consecutive digits, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good to know. So 4 doesn't work. Right. So this is 3. Okay. I still can't have 4 consecutive digits because of missing the 6 and the 2, right? And well, the 5. So this has to be a connection, because if this isn't a connection, then we'd have 1. For instance, would that work? I need 3, so 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, that should work. Actually, no. 9, 8, 7. What do I have here? Huh. That's quite something. The only 3 consecutive digits I can have are 7, 8, and 9. Oh, brilliant. And I can't have 7, 8, and 9 here, of course. So this would have to be a connection in any case, because 7, 8, 9. How about 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh no, I can't use 6. Good. Otherwise, the 4 would have been an issue, a reasonable option. So 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't have 2 anymore connected here. 4, 5 are not possible. Right. So this one has to be. Are there any other ways of making this then? No, I guess the whole point is I'm gonna need to do something along these lines, right? Because I can't have 3 connected. No, I can have it if this one is like that, right? So I can have 7, 8, 9 here and have 4. That's fine. The only thing is that I do need this one. And if this one is a connection, then now I know that that's a 4. And if that's a 4, then that's as well 4 and 9. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like I'm probably messing all of this up, but I just have to follow what I know for now, and then we'll see. And then we'll see. Right. So I still need a 5 here. Okay. So now I do have a 2. Oh, this one too as well. Okay, I have a 2. I still need 2. And I'm still missing 1, 7, and 8. No, I still need a 1. Okay, that would work in any case except this one can't be 1. Okay, in both cases that would work for the 3. Yeah. Okay. All right, and here I'm still missing 7, 8, 9. And there I would still be missing 2, 3, 6. Not that that's very useful for now, but okay. Right, now can I still have 5 here? Because this one isn't a connection and that one isn't a connection. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that would mean that all of those are connected. And that would be, I would need a 5. Oh no, I can't have a 5 in any case. That's silly. Right, so now it's 2 or 3. Now it's 2 or 3. Oh, what do I do with that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this one can still be 5. That's interesting. It can still be 5. But this could still be 1, and then I only need 1 connection. Okay, if this is 1, then it's not that, but it could be anything. And if it's here, this could be 7, 8, and we're resolved, I guess. If it's 2, then I need both of these connections. This would have to be 4, 5, 6. That still seems to be okay as well. Four, 5, 6. Yeah. 68 minutes? No. Really? Oh, I really did not see that coming. Right. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I need to? Oh, Hold on. Yeah, maybe. I can only have one connection here, right? So I need two here. I can't have two connections anymore. So I need two connections before. Oh no, this could be connected. So this could be 1, 2, and we'd need one connection here and one connection there. Okay. Actually, this is connected in any case. What kind of idiocy is this? Could be connected. Right. Right. So we do have one here already. Right. But if this is 2 now, we're going to need 4, 5, 6. And this would leave me with 7 and 8. And this would have to be 4. Because I already have 4, 5, 6 then. So there are 2 here, 3. And this would have to be 7, 8, and it's connected. So that doesn't work. Okay, so this one has to be 1. And this one has to be 2. And 1 here would mean, well, we don't know. Would just mean that there's a connection here, 1. And this would have to be connected. This. So this is 5, 6. How would that work? If this is 4, 5, yeah, this could be 8, and this would be 5, this would be 6, 7. That would work too. Okay, that would work too. That would work too. So I don't know, right? This could be still connected, or that could still be connected. If this is connected, then it could be 6, 5, 6, or it could be 7, 8. We don't know. Okay. Okay. Even less. Oh, I know that this one is 4, though. I know that this one is. What does that mean? What does that mean? This could be 2, yeah. This could be 3, 4. Can this still be 3? I guess 3, 4, 1, 2. Why couldn't it be 3? No, we can't have 3, 4. Ah, so this one is definitely not a connection. I should have used different color. It's already confusing enough. It would have been nice if I could have a circle here, so I could have the X for no Kropki dots and the circle for actual Kropki dots. But right, so we can't have a Kropki dot here, but that still doesn't matter, right? I still have enough place for 3. I can even have 1, 2, and this could be 7, 8, or whatever. Okay. Right. Right. I don't know if that's useful, but I need to figure out what's going on here. This didn't finish, no. Yeah. Can this still be 5? I'm too confused to be able to think about that. This could be 1 and 2, this could be 8, so that's already 2. 7, 6. No. 1, 2, 9, 8, 7. That's 1, 2, 3. And these could be 5, 4, 3. Wow, yeah, it still works. It still works. Right. Right. So what else? I need a 4 here. Is that useful? Not sure. I need a 4 here. No, I really have no idea. I really have no idea. I do need 4 here, but this could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Or it could be 4 and then go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh no, we can't have 9, 8. Okay. But 8, 7, 6, 5. No, that doesn't work. That's only 3. 9, no, can't be 3. 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we can't have 8 and 9. So this has to be 5. And this has to be a connection for the 4 to work. Because if this is not a connection and you still need 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to need all of them. Right? If this is not a Kropki dot, I keep on saying connection. No. Then this would have to be like that. Right. And then we need 5 connected digits. But how do we do that without the 4 and without the 9? Because if we start at 5, we need to go all the way to 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's obvious. So that doesn't work. Which means that we definitely need a Kropki dot here. And a Kropki dot there means that, well, it's a 3 or 5. Right. But okay, and if it's a 3, then there's no connection there. No Kropki dot here. Because we can't have 2. So we would need all of these. Come on. All of these. Would that work? 5, 6, 7, 8. That would work. But does that mean that I need the 8 in any case here? Because if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, I do need the 8. Otherwise, how am I going to connect those? Because that's the only thing still left, right? If it's 4, 5, there's no way around it. I'm going to need the 8 here one time. 4, 5, no matter how I spin it, 6, 7, it's the same thing. 4, 3, that's probably even better. 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna need the 8. Okay. I'm gonna need the 8. Well, it makes sense. You need 4 connections. We need at least 4 connected digits if we don't use the 4. And if it's connected to the 4, then it's 5 connected. So we're gonna get to the 8 in any case, right? Yeah. So this is 9. And that's an 8. Right. But how does that help? Hold on. Let's see how that helps. Because now I have here 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But this is not 6, 5, or 6. Right. And I need 4 connections. So if this is 5, this is not connected, and If this is 5, then I'd have a Kropki dot here, which is fine, but I still need 3. This one isn't then a connection. And somewhere I have a 3 that's not connected to anything. Suppose it's this one, then this wouldn't be a connection. I would have only 2. So this one has to be 3. This cell. And then these aren't 3. And I would need 3 still connections because this one isn't a connection. So I'm going to need all those 3. And for that to work, this has to be 5, 6, 7, 8. That's now a 2. Becomes a 2, and this becomes a 6, right? This becomes a 6. Not a 6. Not a 6 anymore. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 6. That's not a 2. That is not a 2. What do I have here then? Still. I have 5, 7, and 9. That one isn't a 7. Right. I still need one connection here, right? Oh, this isn't 5. So I know that this is a 9. Which gives me a 7 here. Right. Right, and I'm still missing here a 3, 4, which is great. Because that gives me those 2 connections. 2 Kropki dots. Okay. I have no idea why I decided this is called a connection. I mean, it's just because I'm connecting the cells. Kropki cross in this instance. Right. And then? And then. And then. Here I'm still missing a 1, a 3, and a 9. And there I would need 4, 2, and 8, right? Two, 4, and 8. Huh. Okay. What's next then? Oh, this isn't 2. This isn't 2. Oh, I need 2 connections here. Shouldn't forget about that. I need 2 connections. Okay. I can have 1 here. I still need a second, but that's not a problem, is it? Doesn't look like it. I would like to eliminate the 5 from here so I have some visibility, but yeah, that's not in the cards yet, I guess. What about this 1, 3? I find it hard to imagine that we can't get 3s anymore. This 3, 2, that's 1. And we can have here a 7, 6 or a 1, 2. Well, no, not 1, 2, or 9, 8, for instance. That's 2. And anything here in between should be okay, right? Say that, but what's that in between? Good question. Well, 7, 6. No, we've already used 7, 6. We've used 3, 2, and we can't have 4, 5, or 9. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, but we can have 3, 4, and then have 1, 2 here, 9, 8, 7. No, can't have a 9, 8, 7 either. Wow. 9, 8, and 7, 6 the other way around. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so we can have 3. With difficulty, but we can. Right. So this is either 5, 6 or still 7, 8. If this is 7, 8, is that okay? Yeah, as long as we put the 5 here and the 6 there. Oh, but that doesn't work. Hold on, so this can't be 7, 8 anymore, because then we would have 5, 6, and then that would be two Kropki dots. Okay, so this is not 7, 8. Right. So it can't be 8. Right. Okay, but if this is 6, 7, yeah, this would be 5 and this would be 8. That still works. Or this could be 5, 6, of course. So we didn't actually resolve it. No, we did not. Can this be 7? Yeah, 7, 8. This would be 5, 6, yeah. Can this be 5? No. This one can't be 5, right? Because if this is 5, then this is not connected, and this is not connected, and this is not connected, and that doesn't work. Okay. This can't be 5. 6, 5 wouldn't work. Okay, but 6, 7 would. No, 6, 7 wouldn't either. How would that work? So can this be 6? 6, 5 would break the 1. So 6, 7 would be needed, but 6, 7 wouldn't work. So this isn't 6 either. Okay. This could be 7, 8, yes. Or it could be 8, 7, yeah. Or 8, 5, right. So all of these still work. These, okay. Didn't resolve that. Oh, I forgot completely about this one. That's not smart. Does this still work? The 5? Because I do have 1 here. This one can't be a connection. Because it would read 3 or 1. That's not possible. Okay, this isn't. Now we already know that. So 1, we would need 2, 3, 4, 5 for that to work. So this would have to be a connection. How would that work? Because 3 would require 2 or 4, it's gone. And 4 would require 3 or 5, and both would be gone. So this one can't be 5. This is 1. And this is 5. Right. And 1 means that there are no more connections here. Okay. Sure, fine. Not sure how it would help. No more connections here. Interesting. So if this is 4, 5 would have to be here. Then this would have to be 6. And we would have 9 and 3. So this would have to be 9 and this would have to be 3. That seems to be okay. That seems to be okay. So I can have 4. Almost. That's 7, 8, or 9, right? That's 7, 8, or 9 as well. Ah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are gone. So both of these are 7, 8, or 9. So now we have a triplet, and that's a 5. Okay. And this one would have to be 6. Right. Yeah, well, this is 7, this is 6, and that's 8. Right. Right. This becomes an 8, this becomes a 1, this becomes a 7. Right. Right. And then this becomes a 9, 8, 9, 7. Then I have to put all of these, but I don't know if they make a difference. 5, 7. 5, 7. Right. Right. And then what am I missing here? I'm missing this one. Can't be 3 or 4, right? Because we've already used up our Kropki dot here. So this is 5 or 9. It can't be 5, so that's a 9. 3, 1, 9. Well, so that's 1 again. Interesting. That's a 2. That's not a 2 anymore. Neither is this one. This becomes a 2. This becomes a 3. This becomes a 6. And luckily this one isn't breaking anything. That's a 5. That's not that. That's a 5. And here I have 3 and 4, but it can't be 4 because it would break this one. So this would have to be a 3. This would have to be a 4. 3. Right. Right. And then this is, are all of those 4, 8? Yeah, they are. But that's how we resolve it. We still need one Kropki dot here. So this has to be the 4 to give us a Kropki dot. And this would be 8, this would be 4, and this would be 8. With a Kropki dot, I can't even see anymore if that's correct. Let's go through the Kropki dots count just to 1. Yeah. And here it doesn't seem like we care. 3. 1, 2, 3. Correct. There. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. 2. 1, 2. Correct. 1. Fine. 4. Yeah. 2. correct. Pretty sure I've messed up some. This one was the last one. 1, yeah, 3, right, 2, right, and 5. Oh, this one is 5 as well. Yeah, it looks to be okay. Well, moment of truth. Yay. Well, this took way longer than I expected, but I enjoyed every second of it. I really hope that you did as well. And I really hope that I didn't mess it up. There were a lot of very nice logical steps to take, and yeah, I hope that I didn't lose my way. Let me know what you thought of it, and certainly if you solve it, let me know by how how quicker were you, by how many minutes did you beat me. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.